Hello everybody, and I just thought I'd have time to do a quick video for you before I go and cook the dinner. Absolutely glorious day out there. What can I say? And it really makes you feel good. One of my clients in fact said to me this week, how do you know when you're in alignment with things? An alignment, that means your intuitive thoughts, your logical thoughts, your energy and your emotions and your intentions are all in alignment with each other. Now, without going into things in too much sort of technical detail, something happened to me this week that was a really good sign, so I'm going to use it as an example. But there I was one day putting my makeup on, and I went to put my liquid, concealer on, and I clicked it and nothing came out. I was horrified, and I'm like, oh, and out loud I said, oh, I need a new concealer, liquid concealer. And of course, a couple of the children that were in the room at the time thought I'd gone completely off my trolley. And that was it. I filed it to the back of my head, but it was said out loud, I cut it, and then I moved on to the next thing. Well, lo and behold, 2 days later, I got a brown envelope package in the post. And it was addressed to Lara Wheels. But not even Lara Wells, but Lara Wheels, W-E-E-L-S. So I'm thinking, must be for me. So I opened it, and in it was this. And it's just a read on the packet. It's I'll maybe ignore the first part. It says age transforming concealer, corrective, restricturant, anti-aging, and it's a liquid concealer. So I'm looking at it and I thought, they're quite expensive, those. You know, it's one of Avon's top products, and I don't do Avon, by the way. But I thought this must be a mistake. And then I remembered 2 days ago, I declared to the universe that I needed a new liquid concealer. So who could have sent it? Well, of course it was the universe. Everything was in alignment. I've been doing massive clearing work, getting on top of things, aligning my thoughts and intuition and emotions. I've been working a lot with my clients as well in promoting this. So of course I'm going to get a liquid concealer in the post. There was no postmark on it, by the way. There wasn't even a slip inside saying, with compliments. Would have been nice with compliments from the universe. It was just this, and only this. Now I called my cousin, who's also L. Wells initials. She does Avon. Did you order something for me? Did you, put anything through in my name? If it was for another customer, etc., etc. And she checked all her documents. There was nothing there. So it wasn't from that avenue. And then I thought, Lara, what are you doing? You're questioning the universe. You said you needed one. You said you wanted one. They sent it within 48 hours. And you're questioning it. And guess what questioning does? It stops the process. It halts the next thing when you're in alignment that you've asked for coming to you. And then you realise that you really have to we all have to take accountability for it. That we question things naturally because we're taught to question things, and yet it actually gets in the way. Tell me something. If you were to order from Amazon or eBay, would you constantly then send emails saying, when's it coming, when's it arriving, can you give me a date, can you give me a time? You order it, you pay for it, and then you await an expectation. Interesting story about my son once when we'd moved house and we'd forgotten to change it on PayPal, the new address. And he ordered 2 hats from America, and they were quite expensive at the time for him. It was over £50 for these 2 hats and the postage, and they were specifically, made for him. And after he did it all and they'd been posted, he then realised it was the wrong address. And he panicked, and what a kerfuffle it was. But anyway, I would say to him, have faith, they will find their way to you. Well, a couple of weeks later, lo and behold, they arrived. Now, we were in a different system, from where they were sent. We're in a completely different area. Nobody would have known it was us, so it's not like they could have been at the post office, sorting office, going, oh, I know where they're living now. We'd moved, and that was way after, the mail redirect off, so it couldn't have been really much to do with that. But they did arrive. We had faith. I learned not to question it. And there was no one more surprised than my son. So please, 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 when you're aligning yourself, getting in position, getting in that vortex, for want of a different word, or aligning with the fractal time zones, I prefer to call it because I'm quite scientific that way, then you have a straight avenue to the universe. You can ask for whatever you want and don't question it, and be prepared for it to come back. Don't act like I did and suddenly go all, oh my goodness, how did that happen? Even I found myself as a conditioning doing that. But until next time, this was a video to help you get through the day, to get important tips so that you can survive in life, transform your life, get going, get moving, get to the place that you need to be. But until next time, lots of love. Take care.